Hey, this is Brian. We're going to take a look at the alpha demonstration of Preview, which is experience serving for augmented reality activations at live events. So let's go ahead and get into it. To set the scene a little bit, we're at a fictional trade show. I'm an attendee. I'm walking up to a booth by a company called Feather. They have purchased an augmented reality activation at their booth. I walk up, I see the visual cue to take out my device, I point my device at the image target, which in this case is just the Feather logo, and right now I see this cool AR right in front of me. Exciting, immersive, personable. This is what we want. We want to make that event experience more personalized for the individual with augmented reality. Now, one thing I do want to focus on is that if we move away from the booth or wherever that AR activation is, it does not follow us. It stays in the physical location that we've tied it to. So again, augmented reality at the end of the day is overlaying a digital experience over a physical environment. So what we want to do here is we want to enhance certain physical locations at the event with AR content. So whether it's an exhibitor booth, the main conference hall, strategic locations around the event hall for sponsorships, we want to make those certain areas more interactive, more immersive, and more personalized to an attendee. Now, once we get this AR up on the device, what can we do? The answer is we can do a lot of things. We're going to go through 4 quick use cases for the purpose of this demo, and we're going to start with a 3D model. So I'm going to click this button at the top, and then we see immediately at the bottom of our screen, we now have this cool 3D bird right in front of us. So we thought for Feather, it was just a funny example to put a bird here, feather, bird, etc., etc. But think of this in the context of companies that bring actual products to an event. So if you bring 10 products and you have more than 10 people that want to interact with those products at a time, you are unable to meet the needs of all of the folks who want to have those interactions. So instead, what we can do is we can offer the ability to have a digital interaction with those products, and then as many attendees as we want can have those interactions. They can touch them, they can move them around, they can come back to them later, and we can, of course, track all of those interactions for the attendees. Now, the next thing that we'll take a look at is this concept of banner. And I don't want us to be too tied to the word banner because really what we're showing here is the ability to repurpose any existing marketing collateral that we have. So the bird was really cool, it was immersive, it was fun, but we know with any kind of content such as that, it requires an investment in new media to create it. So to hit the ground running with preview and augmented reality in general, we can repurpose our existing marketing content and deliver it in a cool, unique, personalized, and immersive way for those attendees. So we're going to click and remove those. So on the exact same thought pattern, talk track, whatever we want to say, we can also inject video content into an augmented reality experience. The reason that I like video content so much delivered through this medium is that at an event hall, we might have 3 or 4 monitors set up with our standard video talking about our company, our value proposition, the general narrative of who we are, but we can't control when people actually walk into that experience. So with serving content as this in an AR environment, it's much more personalized. People can interact with it at their leisure, and we make sure they see the entire picture, they get the full story, because it's personalized to them on their own device. The last thing we'll touch on for this demo is going to a mobile version of the website. So if we want to drive conversions, if we want to give people the option to contact us or schedule a demo, or even just browse the website to get a little bit more information, we can easily do that. Funny enough, we're seeing those 2 pieces of marketing collateral that we were using before on this website. So again, talking about repurposing existing content, really easy to do, and serving it through this medium is just much more memorable for the attendees. Thank you, and we'll be having much more content coming out in the short term, so we hope you stay tuned, and we are very excited to help bring augmented reality to live events to help make it a much more personalized event experience for those attendees.